I'm Lauren Slater, presenting on behalf of Spinal Cord Injury BC. I am the peer coordinator here in Fort St. John. Our main objective is, and especially here in Fort St. John, is to help people with spinal cord injuries and other related disabilities, like cerebral palsy, like after a stroke, to adapt, adjust, and thrive in their home communities. And I do that here in the community by usually we have, not right now we don't, but I hold 2 coffee groups a month where we gather as peers to meet with one another and just be able to be on the same level as each other, sharing common concerns, common goals that we all have for ourselves, and that sort of thing. The word community means to me that we're a family. We work together. We're not living in our own separate little bubbles, that we can learn from one another, that we can learn, but we can also teach as well. And I think that's what my goal is not only to learn from others. I learn as much from my peers and our coffee groups as they say they learn from me. And I think it's just a case of sharing. My experience in the Fort St. John community has been one of sharing. I've been in this community for almost 35 years now, and I've seen as we've grown that there's more opportunity to be a community, especially in the nonprofit sector. This community is a very giving community, and I know whenever I've gone to the community to reach out to them for support, there's always been there. I've been involved with a number of nonprofits in this community, and I think we're a very giving, sharing, caring community. I think it's our people that are here makes us who we are in our community. We are a number of people, and it reaches right from our young to our old. We have a number of people here who've been in this community for many, many years. They've watched this community grow. We take pride in our community, and I think this is a big part of why this community is as successful as it is, just being so supportive of one another. Well, I'm one that always believes we can be better, that we can always keep searching for those little rays of hope, ways of doing things differently. We can always be looking out for more. I have great faith in this community that we will always be able to continue to grow as a community. And I've seen that happen. I think we need to be involved. And the more involved we are, the more things we see that we can improve within our community. I think with mental health, it's one of those things that there are the resources out there for mental health. We have doctors, we have psychiatrists here in town. We have the mental health and addictions center. But I think the biggest thing with mental health, and I know this personally, is that we have to be able to reach that person at their level. I have dealt with mental health in my own life, and you have to be in a place to want to reach out for it. There's a lot of help here in our community for it. And I know myself, I have to get to that place where I want to reach out for it. I know once I do that, I feel very well supported by all of the professionals here in town. And I know it's hard to reach out sometimes to people. Everybody else around me can see that I need help and I should be reaching out. But bottom line, it is me making the choices to reach out. And how do we do that with people? Is just making us aware of what services are out there, and that we're not going to be judged for reaching out to mental health. I think mental health is something that we all from time to time can go through at a varying degree, and I look up to those that can recognize it and be able to deal with mental health. I appreciate those that can deal with mental health on their own, but for those of us that can't, it's just nice to know that those services are out there. My last thought, I think, would be to just stay the people that we are a wonderful community. We are a giving community, and we just continue to grow with one another. And in the words of Dr. Bonnie Henry, be kind, be caring, and be safe at this point of time, because that's what's going to bring us through the time we're in right now. But those words going on as a community are going to be, I think we can all use that as a motto